It is a conversation that many people are having not only on social media, but at home, especially in the black community. Honestly, it's a conversation that I've had my entire life. I'm talking about racial double standard, which appeared to be on full display during Wednesday's insurrection at the Capitol. President-elect Joe Biden and many others spoke out about the difference in treatment the mostly white rioters received compared to Black Lives Matter protesters. I spoke with a professor at Shaw University, an activist, about it and how we move forward. Millions were glued to their TV screens and phones Wednesday as a mob of Trump supporters descended on the U.S. Capitol.
Well, as a veteran, as a civic engagement servant, just as an American citizen, I was really shocked.
Dr. Johnny Bernard Hill, Dean of the Shaw University School of Divinity, says he couldn't help but notice.
I think it demonstrated that we're looking at two very different systems of law and order as it relates to African Americans and the general white public.
Sentiments echoed by many online and even the president-elect.
No one can tell me that if had been a group of Black Lives Matter protesting yesterday, they wouldn't have been treated very differently.
Take a close look. This was the response by law enforcement during Wednesday's riot, offering what appears to be little resistance. Some officers appearing to be overwhelmed as the angry mob breached the Capitol, breaking windows, rampaging through congressional offices, and fighting officers. And this is some of what played out during, for instance, George Floyd protests across the country, including in Raleigh. Tear gas, flash bombs, and a much larger law enforcement presence. Is it fair to compare the two?
It is absolutely fair. I mean, not only is it fair, it is appropriate and necessary in order to understand the system, the rule of law.
But you've seen a stark difference when it came to, across the country, the Black Lives Matter protesters. They was armed and ready.
Both KERWIN Pittman and Don Blagrove were on the front lines of Black Lives Matter protests in our area.
But we were shot down with rubber bullets, tear gas, innocent women, children, old ladies, mace.
The Associated Press reports that, according to senior defense officials and people familiar with the matter, 3 days prior, the Pentagon asked the U.S. Capitol Police if it needed help from the National Guard. Also, as the mob descended on the Capitol, the AP also reporting Justice Department leaders reached out to offer FBI agents to help, but were turned down.
You know why? Because the underlying current of everything that exists in America is that white people are safe.
Now, the question, how do we move forward?
They need to acknowledge this, and we need to build a new foundation.
And if we don't get it right, then there are millions of people around the world that will suffer.
And the Secretary of the U.S. Army announced at least 25 cases of domestic terrorism have been opened in connection with Wednesday's assault on the Capitol. Some of those suspects may be troops.